every decision that Jesus made, he was motivated by love. Every decision came back to the question, what is the most loving thing to do? So when the disciples show up after working hard and they're very tired, Jesus loved them by taking them on vacation. When Jesus and the disciples arrived at their prime vacation spot, they see that it's already filled with thousands of people. And I assume that the disciples were very discouraged to see that their vacation was ruined. But Jesus responded differently. Jesus loved the crowd. He saw the people as sheep without a shepherd, so he cared for them by teaching them all day long. As the afternoon turned to evening, the disciples started to realize that they have a huge problem on their hands. So the disciples approached Jesus, saying, "This is a remote place, and it's already very late. Send the people away so that they can go to the surrounding countryside and villages and buy themselves something to eat." Jesus again sees the people through the eyes of love, and he knows that sending them away is not the best option. These are people who are so desperate for God that they risked going hungry. Jesus is not done showing his love to these people. So Jesus collects all the food that he can, which is just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Jesus raises the bread and fish and he blesses them and he passes them out. And the bread kept coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming until all of the people were satisfied. God provided for the needs of over 5,000 people. This miracle is done in an area in which we all tend to fail. Just like the disciples, we believe that there are more important things to focus upon than listening to Jesus. Who has time for God when we need food? Who has time for God when we are just so busy? Who has time for God when we don't even have enough time for our friends? This miraculous feeding was done to show us that we are to be motivated by the love of God. And as we are motivated through God's love, we begin to see this world differently. We will discover that Jesus is our greatest need, and that everything else in our lives must be used to love God more.